everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I am working with this background. A couple days ago I had an unboxing for the Shimmerz December Color Kitz, and I made this background during that unboxing. So if you want to go check that out, I will have a link down in the description so you can find that easily. I'm going to be scrapbooking these two pictures of my mom and her advent calendar. This is what was from last year, and I'm using the December Shimmerz Color Kitz, and I will have a link to that kit down below as well. If you want to grab the kit or anything else in the Shimmerz website, you can use my name, Nicole, in the shopping cart, and you will get a little freebie with your order. So now that that's all out of the way, this is, like I said, these were from the color kits. This one is called For Sure. It's a Shimmerz that comes with liquid in it already. Then we have, here is Angel Wings, which is the middle one, and it is a white Shimmerz. Here we have Ruby Spritz, and that's that one. This one is Pinking of You, and it is this one right here. And then this one, I already put it away, but it's in my palette. It's called Very Hot, and it is a creamies. And like I said, it's in my palette. I already put it away, so I'm not gonna get it out because I'm too lazy. And yeah, so that's what these look like. You cannot see the angel wings on a white paper very well at all. There is some shimmer to it, but it would probably be better on colored cardstock or a patterned background so you can see it a little bit easier. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start building my layout. Okay, so I'm going to start by going through the papers and looking for something to use along the middle of all those paint swatches. I think that I'm going to use this page, and so far it's my favorite, until the very last paper. There we go. I'm going to use this one instead. It's just a little bit less bold, but still cute. And so I'm going to go ahead and tear it just a little tiny piece. The torn piece looked a little bit too wide, so I went ahead and tore it a little bit more. And then I'm going to take an inch off of it, so it's 11 inches wide, and it's going to go right underneath my pictures. I do go off camera, and I distressed all of those pictures and that little strip of paper. And then I decide I also need something to go on the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and cut off another little piece, and then I'm also going to rip off the extra white part, and then I'm going to cut it down to, I'm not sure how big this was, I just eyeballed it. It looks to be about 8 inches, and it's going to go down there at the bottom. And the first thing that I'm going to do is use some of these acetate snowflakes, and I'm going to use 4 of them in my background. They're just something to catch your eye. And then here's where I decided to go ahead and put down my little strips and my pictures. So I am going to go ahead and put my pictures up on some foam tape. And that's what I'm doing now. So I just want to remind you that if you're interested in this kit, I will have a link down below in the description so that you can find it easily. And there goes my other picture with the foam, and then since it's going to be on top of that other picture, I put some tape on it, and there we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue down those snowflakes. There we go, got my glue going. Here we are. So now that's done. And now I'm gonna do the bottom. I put tape on it and then I almost put it down and then I remembered, hey, I need to distress that. So I go off camera and I distress that. And then I come back and I go ahead and stick that down. And now, let's see. I think that I'm gonna bring in the dots. And to make it a little bit easier for me, I'm just going to take the dots off of the paper and throw the paper away. And that way I can just grab the dots that I need and not have to worry about the paper. I'm going to use this wreath dot and it's going to go right there to the upper left of my photos. And I am going to do, I am going to use that Marion Bright. It's going to go right there with some packages next to it. Since my mom is opening her advent calendar, it's like little gifts every day, so that's perfect. And she had a tea advent calendar, so I thought this little cup of, we assume it's cocoa, would go on there, but it could go for tea. We'll stretch it. Then I'm going to add a little cluster over by the wreath, and then I'm going to add some little ephemeras down here at the bottom as well. And I try to make it as centered as possible because I didn't want it to be on the left or the right. I just wanted it to be centered on the page. So I hope that I got that pretty good. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put everything down. And I'm going to use foam tape for the most part. I think the only thing that I really stick down is the mug of cocoa. I do half of it stuck down with tape and then half of it with foam dots. I glue down this wreath. And then everything else I put at the top I put down with foam. And then down at the bottom, I'm going to put the candle taped down, and then the little star and the gingerbread man, I'm going to pop those up on foam tape as well. So here I decide I need a place for journaling, so I'm going to move that star over to the left, and then I'm going to add my journaling to the right of that cluster. And so it's still, even though all the clustering is to the left, since the writing is going to be on the right, it's going to still look balanced and centered on the page. And I wanted to use black because I have black in my title. And then I wanted to add some more black, so I'm just going to go ahead and add some hand-drawn hearts around the page. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and add some dots around the hearts as well. I do mess up on one of the hearts. One of the dots was still wet and I put my hand in it. So I'm going to make that one a heart and just add a couple more dots around there. That's the one that I was just talking about. So here I'm still adding some dots, and then once I'm done with that, I realized I didn't use any of these silver stars yet, so I'm going to go ahead and bring some of those silver stars in, and I'm going to glue them down with my art glitter glue. So after these stars get down, that's going to be my layout, and I will have some close-ups for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.